Just looking at the stream now.
Oh, I don't know why that's cut out. That is bizarre. We're back on again now. That's very odd. Not quite sure what happened there, guys, but YouTube decided to end the stream. But so we've obviously had.
Oh, there we are. It's coming in now.
Guys, have you seen anything, or have we just literally been talking to ourselves?
I think we might be talking to ourselves the whole time. Still on preview page.
That's bizarre. Sorry, we have literally been talking for 15 minutes, and you have all been commenting. So I just assumed we were still going.
And now we're frozen.
YouTube says we're all good. So, how bizarre. Well, guys, good evening.
I'm frozen within them.
Good evening, anyway. Hope you're all well. Hi. Thanks for hanging on for a quarter of an hour of us gabbing away. We'll briefly go over what we were saying before, which, of course, was that we had some good news to start with, in that golf in England is back. And we're all super excited that for the 29th of March to get back out and get playing, and for Adam and I to get back to some teaching, hopefully. We also briefly went through Tiger and the injuries and the car crash, and how we all don't want this to be the end for Tiger. And we're fingers crossed that it won't be, aren't we?
Yes,
yeah.
It's obviously a career that really doesn't warrant that exit. He deserves his day in the sun, like Jack had his, stood on the Sorghum Bridge, and he needs that ending, that historic point where we can all say, like, we were there and watched Tiger putt out for the last time in competitive golf. He needs that. He deserves that. He doesn't deserve to go out in this way if it is that point. But if anybody can come back from something like this, it's TW.
Yeah, well, Ben Hogan did it, didn't he? He came back from a car crash and won another major, so good. Right.
Yeah. How old was Hogan? I've always sort of, do we know how old was Hogan? Because Tiger's 45. Okay, so it can be done, because Tiger's 45. I mean, he's got incredible medical team he can put around him. Money's no object to get him rebuilt. I mean, he's going to be the $1 million man, isn't he? Fully bolted, and he's going to set off all the alarms in the airports, isn't he? There's a lot of metal in that leg at the moment.
He does not go through a scanner like everyone else.
No,
when you get on the private jet.
No, you don't. No, you still do. You still do. Not that I've been on that many private jets, but let's just hope he just gets better. It's not nice being in a car accident. I rolled my car when I was 17, just not long past my test, and was so lucky to be able to walk out of it. It would have been a nasty shake up for him, and we hope he gets better.
Indeed. Right, let's crack on to rounding up very briefly the Genesis Invitational at Riviera. Just a stunning golf course, a stunning event. Some big names playing really, really well, which we like to see. A few big names not playing quite so well, but it's a great event, isn't it?
It's superb, isn't it? Like, every time I see that golf course on the TV, I want to go and play. It's one of those courses that has my interest straight away. That opening tee shot, that big elevation drop away from the clubhouse. I would say the starter was proper hot on the old get off the tee. Literally, ball still in the air, next player announced. It's like, right, come on, I've got stuff to do later. Hit your tee shots, let's go. So, trying to get the old speed of play up. But yeah, just a superb golf course. And all the big names doing what they should be, apart from Mr. McIlroy, who went home after 2 days.
Yeah, very, very surprising, that one. And a great winner. Obviously, I'm particularly biased because I picked Max Homer this week, but local lad, great to see him getting the win.
Yeah, it's superb. Like, he played really nicely. If the guys haven't seen it, obviously went to a playoff. Him and Tony Finau. Finau's not hit the greatest shot into the par 3, the second playoff hole. After Max has played a great shot away from, he's up against a tree and had to sort of hood a wedge and get it on the front edge. 2 putted for the par, but it was one of those things. He had to come through that. Finau put it in the bunker, hit a great bunker shot, just came out a bit soft. Max sort of 2 putted to the par, and got the win. But that's it, isn't it? Sometimes you make your 3, you make them make the mistake, and go from there. So take it and run with it. And then he obviously got the trophy from his hero, Tiger Woods, and then obviously the week transpired as it did.
Yeah, exactly. It's how quickly things change. So let's move on to a quick roundup of the fantasy points then, Ryan. So talk us through. Our first graphic is last week's total points, and Mr. Lee looking at
Marcus Lee. Wow, what a week! So as requested, I've incorporated us into this. So Marcus takes top spot, and Simon, in there at second. But Marcus, you've picked Finau and Smith really did the hard work for you. Can't believe he was 80 to 1. I mean, sort of top 5 at the Masters, only the back end of last year. 80 to 1, 4th place, which was brilliant. And Julian Roll, your punt at Kang was very, very, very close to paying off. And if we all stopped on day 2, you would have been running away with it, because he was in the top 20 after day 2. But he did fall away, unfortunately. But the punt worked out for you, and you got a stunning amount of points. Richard, well done for your first week. Again, picking Kang and
where's Ryan
Smith.
Gone?
Sweet.
And then going down to Ryan Rozanski. What happened there?
Who's going to get you a top? How the mighty have fallen. I mean, winner only a couple of weeks back. 3 missed cuts as really, really costly. Knox and McNeely, obviously 100 odd outsiders, but you had McIlroy, and I don't think many of us saw McIlroy missing a cut. He doesn't miss many.
No.
Yeah.
So been costly, but never mind. Adzi, still faltering around the bottom half of the table. Let's hope that you've had a bit of a rethink about this week and got a better pick.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Here we go.
That's 6.
Right. So just quickly run through our table, Ryan. So this is us after 6 weeks, and there's only one reason I want to.
Yeah, you're loving it, aren't you? Absolutely loving it.
How quickly it all changes.
It changes so fast, though.
Yeah.
I mean, between you and I, Adam's, taken ownership
I'm not party to that, because I will be at the bottom at some
point. Just keep scoring points each week. Couple of winners, and we're away. You got to think you two have got a win in there.
Yes, exactly.
We have got a win. Yeah. Yes.
Yours wasn't worth much, Ryan, but you've got it wasn't worth as much as Matt Homer.
No,
it really wasn't. It was really upsetting.
It's not going to be as much as Lipsky is this week. Come on, Lipsky.
It's gonna ebb and flow for the rest of the season, as we've proved. It's gonna be an up and down season. That's for sure.
It is.
So on to this week then, WGC Workday Championship. First time the PGA Tour has been to concession, or the concession.
Yeah. So, the concession.
What a place!
It's so good. So guys, if some of you haven't seen it, No Laying Up has put up a crash course video today. Go and watch it, and some of the slopes are ridiculous. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's going to be one of those courses that it doesn't look like it's going to beat you up, and then it really does. So it's
not at all.
Just fantastic golf course. So Tony Jacklin and Jack Nicklaus had the famous concession in the Ryder Cup. So if some of you don't know, Tony Jacklin had a putt to against Jack in the final game.
Yeah.
If they halve the game, then America retain the Ryder Cup. So Jack picks his marker up and says, I wouldn't want to see you miss that under these conditions, and conceded it, half the match, and they retained the cup. So that's how this whole process was brought about. They did this design together. They wanted the club to be a club that was under tournament conditions at all times. And the statement that I had this week was, for the member guests the week after the PGA Tour are on site, the greens will be quicker for the member guest than they will be on the PGA Tour.
Yeah. It's just mental, isn't it? But I love
because
places
they're
like that.
so slopey, they can't have as many pin placements over 4 days, so they have to slow the greens down so they can make use of each section. Whereas member guests, get them as quick as you like because they're only sticking it in one place.
Exactly.
So that's just nuts, absolutely crazy. But also on site, they've got a par 3 course called the Gimme Par 3 course, and they've also got the Snake Acre putting course. Now, both of those I want to go and play. Like, they sound much
amazing,
fun.
Don't they?
They sound brilliant.
Have they just got they've got like a really posh crazy golf course then? This Snake Acre, you're like just the poshest crazy golf you could possibly think of.
And a par 3 course, just so.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
So what did you say? What did you say the course rating was on this place? 777.
So length of the course is 7,470 yards, par 72. So it's got a slope rating of 155. So that's nuts in itself.
Crazy.
And it's got a rating off the black tees of 77.6 par 72.
Yeah.
So
mad.
that place is difficult.
It's tough.
Yes, I mean 7,400 nowadays isn't crazy long. They're playing up near that a lot. So it just shows that it's not just on pure length that the golf course is difficult. It's the slopes. It's the way the golf course is designed. It's the runoffs.
There's lots of sort of like wet areas and lakes to carry in on certain angles and well-positioned bunkering, and the bunkering's quite deep round the green. So it's a proper Floridian-looking golf course. It is a lot of water, gators about, and a lot of wetland with high wetland grass through it. It looks really, really good.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, so let's have a look at the betting then. So it is a reduced field, obviously, for the WGC. There is no cut, so we've obviously had to modify the scoring for that. So let's just, while Ryan talks us through the modified scoring system, let me just put up the three pages of betting. So Ryan, go for it. He's gone. So yeah, Dustin Johnson is favourite. John Rahm second favourite. Xander Schauffele up there as well. It is a who's who this week of players. I mean, is it the top 60 in the world, Adam? I think it's close.
Top 60 in the world get an automatic invite. Yeah.
But I think pretty much all the top 60 are there. I don't think there's many that aren't there.
If not, I think if they're on injury lists and bits and pieces, they get replaced, etc. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much 70 odd of the best in the world. Ryan, you back?
Yeah.
He was back.
Am I back?
He's kind of in and out, but
yeah.
No. So let's carry on. Then. This is page 1. Hopefully, you guys have had a chance to have a look at that scanning across. This is page number 2. Essentially, what's going to happen is we're going to have the 73 players playing, and to score points this week, your player has to finish halfway up the leaderboard, so tied 36th or better to score points. So there's no minus 50s for missing the cut, but 37th and worse is going to make you 0 points. That's essentially how it's going to go. Just pop up page 3 now, which is your outsiders, and I think I can see Ryan moving, so I think he's back in the game.
Am I back?
So yeah, I just explained about the 36th place and
yes,
we thought that's a nice golfing number for 0 points.
Yes.
And then how does it work in terms of the winner? Obviously takes 100% of their bet.
Yeah, so everything else is the same. So it's 100% for your winner, 75% for second to fifth, 50% of 6th to 10th, 25% of 11th to 20th, and 10% from 20th. It was to the cut mark, but we've moved our cut mark to top 36. So if you're outside the top 36, you're just getting a big fat bagel.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm quite happy with that. It's no minus 50s. They started to get
no minus 50s.
Okay, Ryan, are you ready for these? Some of these picks are coming in.
I am ready.
I'll roll
okay, Adzi, thanks for that. I actually read, Ryan, your text to me earlier on. So you're already in. Don't worry about that one. So we've got Glenn Taylor.
Yes, go with Glenn.
Max Homer. Tony Finau.
Yeah.
Brooks Koepka. Will Zalatoris. 25 points each.
There's a lot of love for Zalatoris at the moment. A lot of love.
Oh, such a good golfer.
Yeah.
Nice. He is in.
Richard Hodge.
Love. Where is Richard Hodge?
Richard. Honestly,
Yes.
I nearly went
Richard
for
as well.
Rose as well. So Justin Rose, 30.
Yeah.
Tommy Fleetwood, 30.
Fleetwood,
Tyrrell
yeah.
Hatton, 40.
Very good.
Yeah, some good
Marvellous.
picks in there.
Mm. And don't
Keep them
forget,
coming, guys.
Don't forget, guys, this week is the giveaway. So there is prizes up for grabs. So
Yeah,
I've got on
so
the
we've got
screen
Ian
our prizes here.
Thomas is in. Yeah.
Yeah,
You ready?
Ian. Yep.
Tony Finau, 40.
Yep.
Louis Oosthuizen, 20. There's a goal swing.
Sure, yeah.
Tyrrell Hatton, 20. Victor
Yep.
Hovland, 20.
Nice. They are
Okay,
in.
Brian
Finau,
Rozanski.
Ryan Rozanski. Go.
Okay, Victor Hovland, 25.
Yeah.
Sergio Garcia, 25.
Yeah.
Big John Rahm, 50 points.
A lot of Spanish love going on there.
There is some Spanish love.
All
Nice.
European lineup, like it.
Like it. Like it.
Okay, James Wade.
Yes.
Okay, Cameron Smith, 40 points.
Yeah.
P. Reed, 35.
Oh, is that the first pick of Reed?
And the man that walks early for every putt going, Kevin Na, 25.
Love it. I love it.
Love the early walk.
Kevin Na. Do you know what?
Okay.
One of my favourites is
Julian
watching
Roll.
Tiger do it.
Julian, I like this pick. I'm a big fan of this.
Julian has gone Bryson, 50.
Yeah.
And he's got Rasmus Hogart, 50.
50. That is beautiful. I'm a massive fan
There.
of that.
Rasmus,
Big fan.
I think, would be a good bet to get a captain's pick Ryder Cup. I think that would be.
Yeah, I got you. I froze for a bit, but
Okay,
Rasmus
so
how are you spelling that?
Hodge.
Hojgard.
Is he in this?
He's definitely in. He's definitely. You've got to remember, some of these are going to be European tour players, aren't they? That have snuck
European
in.
Tour. Where is he?
Should be
That's because I
massive
probably.
-100 for picking
That's
Patrick
probably
Reed.
because I put.
Ryan, we all agree with you. If you pick Patrick Reed, should be minus 100. I agree. There's a less
what's Marcus
flattering
Lee having
name
then?
for that man.
Marcus is
Yes.
having 40 points on.
Okay,
Marcus
yeah,
on.
Marcus Lee. You've got Robert McIntyre, 40 points. Tyrrell
Nice.
Hatton, 40. Cameron Champ,
Yeah.
10. Laurie Cantor, 10. Loving the Laurie Cantor bet. I've got him in my actual betting this week.
10. Yeah. Lovely.
Sorry, Laurie.
Cool.
Trett's picked
Everyone's
him.
in.
So after Marcus's comment about thanking myself and Adam for not picking Cameron Smith last week, Adam's now said he's got Laurie Cantor in his actual physical money. Adam, talk us through your picks for the week then as well.
Okay, so my picks for the week. I've gone 4 players this week. So I've got Tyrrell Hatton, 25.
Sorry, Marcus.
I've got Victor Hovland, 25. I've got Kevin Kisner at 100 to 1, 25.
I like that.
And I think an absolute steal at 125 to 1, Bernd Wiesberger.
I think for our
Iron
scoring,
played superb
definitely.
into those greens that are all sectioned up. I think that's good money on Bernd.
Yes, yeah. I think for an each way bet, that's definitely. I mean, he's yet to break through, isn't he? Really. I mean, he's obviously a fantastic talent and won on the European Tour and won some fairly big events, but he hasn't quite taken that next step.
I think where he finished Race to Dubai last year, he was up there right until the last event, wasn't he? Race to Dubai. So he's obviously got the quality. It's just whether he can get in that top 36, really.
Yes.
That's all you need, isn't it? Top 36 for this week for a bit of points.
Yes. Ryan, talk us through your points then, if you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. I've gone full European as well.
Have you?
Full European. So I've gone 30 points on Hatton, 20 to 1, and then I've gone for some more higher ranking because there is no cut. So I'm just hoping they make top 36. I've gone 30 points on Lowry at 80 to 1, 20 points on Westwood at 125 to 1. Westwood. I mean, he can.
Yeah, I looked at that as well.
He can play, can't he? And 20 on Rafa Cabello, the Spanish magician who can play or cannot. He has tendencies to do both. So let's hope. I'm just top 36 of all those, and I feel like I'll have a good week.
Yeah, definitely. That's the fun of it, isn't it? To see, where do you go? Do you go with a load of favourites and hope you get a win? Or do you just, you've got, I think with our system, you've got to have a bit of an outsider in there. And I think that's the fun of it, isn't it? Do you pick an outsider that is, do you pick the right outsider? Do you pick Sung Kang from last week, or whoever, Rob Pampling?
Exactly. I genuinely think Hatton has a good chance to win it this week, though. He's been playing. He's playing the best golf of his career at the moment. So let's hopefully get gets a win.
I like all the comments in the chat about people who nearly picked the people we picked, and they're probably wise not to pick the people we picked in the end.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So I'll do mine then ever so quickly.
Go for it.
I've gone kind of heavier points on the more favourites in the hope that one of these two get the win. So Bryson and Brooks. Obviously small greens, fast greens, hoping that at least one of these two really gets their driving game. I mean, Brooks, the last time he played, just looked fantastic off the tee. And if they can be hitting wedges into those greens, even if it is from some rough, then, that'll give them a good shout.
And Bryson's already won there as well, hasn't he? So
Bryson won there as an amateur, didn't he, in 2015?
Yeah, NCAA won there, didn't he? So.
So definitely knows his way round that place. And I've just noticed I've gone full North American in my team because Mackenzie Hughes, big favourite of ours. All of us on the channel love Mackenzie Hughes and his golf team. And David Lipsky, who I've picked a number of times, and I just love the fact that he's in this event. The fact that where he's progressed from, going to the European Tour as an American to play, to cut his teeth, as they say. And to now be in that kind of top 75 in the world that gets an invite into these sort of events, fantastic. And he's had some good results over the last 6 months. So, yeah, hopefully so for me.
Well, fingers crossed.
Exactly. But again, it's going to be a great event. It's nice to have a WGC event, sort of breaking up things at the moment. As we kind of slowly start to whisper about the Masters. It's not a million miles away now, is it?
No, 7 weeks.
Start leading into it. Oh, yes,
crazy, isn't it?
James Wade in the chat is saying that I love Mr. Lipsky. I have to love Mr. Lipsky because me and Grilla are over now.
He's playing in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but our relationship's over now after he missed the cut the other week.
He's fourth favourite in Puerto Rico.
I'm really sorry, Glenn. Well done, Ryan, for jinxing Hatton. Yeah, sorry, guys. That's well. Actually, I mean, Adam's got him too, so
I've got him as well. So yeah,
there's two of us. He's going to be last.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Yes. So, but again, thanks everyone for all the comments, all the chat. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to the guys that have given us some prizes to give away. So a couple of Cutter Golf items. We've got the hat and the pitchfork that you guys have seen. We've got the 3 golf balls from the Golf Ball Bot. If you haven't seen the video over on social media channels and stuff, that machine that Sharpie draws on the golf balls is amazing. And a pack of some of the finest tee pegs you could ever possibly want to buy. Some PGA Live 365 tee pegs. They're unbreakable.
They're unbreakable until the 29th of March.
until the 29th of March. They're guaranteed they will not be broken in England in the golf course. But yeah, so whoever gets the top points this week will be whizzing those out to you.
That pitch mark repairer you can't buy anywhere either. Like,
you can't buy that anywhere.
Limited edition.
I had it in my hand, but
as Sana's looking all over his desk for the.
It's just there. It's just out of shot, but I'm not getting up.
Okay, guys. All right, I'll ask the question in the comments. Right, one person each. Si, who leads after round 1?
Who's going to lead after round 1? Is KJ Joy playing?
No. Neither's Charlie Hoffman.
It's going to be someone. It's going to be someone like. I reckon Cameron Champ. I'm going to go Cameron Champ 5 under.
Oh, right. Okay, Ryan.
I'm going. I think I'm going to go Fleetwood.
Okay.
Tommy Fleetwood does tend to have he can either come out the blocks quite quickly and have a fairly good day, or he does get or he'll get left behind. But yeah, I'm going to Fleetwood. I think for me.
Cool.
I just want to see him win some things. Maybe if he cuts his hair, maybe that's getting in the way.
I can't say that hinders me. I don't think that's his issue.
Exactly. No. Yeah, but you haven't got long hair, so it doesn't get in your way.
But having short hair doesn't make me any better than him either.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, okay, fair enough. Maybe. Okay.
Who are you going for, Adam? Before we get to all the sensible comments in the comments, all the people that know what they're talking about.
McIlroy.
Oh no way! God.
Oh.
He's back home, isn't he? He's Florida. We're all good. There was pictures of him Saturday morning, 9 a.m. on the range at the Bears Club, grinding. So he was obviously angry. So he didn't want to miss that cut. It's the first cut he's missed in a while. And obviously Luke Donald put up on social media pictures of him, first one on the range at the Bears Club Saturday morning. So he was not a happy bunny out there grinding. He'll get it back. He's in the state that he lives in. So sort of that hometown feeling for him, I think. I think he's going to get it done. That bit between his teeth this week.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't pick him for that reason because I want him to win.
Good. So we've got some comments. Ryan Rozanski is saying John Rahm. Adzi's saying Lowry. Rahm or Zalatoris for Glenn.
Ryan's picked the top 3.
Oh yeah, look, Garcia and Hovland. Yeah.
I'd definitely put a bet on that.
Well, that's because that's who he's picked. Well, that's because that's who he's picked for this week. Ryan has picked Hovland, Garcia, and Rahm, so he's going to have it. That's it.
You don't want them leading on. You want the.
Let's be fair, Ryan. Can't be worse than last week.
Oh, I'm not making any comment. I can easily see me having a -50 or -75 one week. If I keep picking outsiders. So yes, excellent. There's no cut, but McIlroy will still miss it. Julian Rose saying Dustin Johnson. Yes.
Yeah, no DJ pick from anyone this week, which
just short.
Surprising. It's just that short.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win, he doesn't give you much of a return.
Yeah, you don't get much. Which says a lot about the guy, really, doesn't it? You know, it says a lot about his quality, that he just rocks up, he's world number 1, and he's going to be nailed on the favourite. And you know, good on him.
And he rocks up to, he'll be at the top of that betting list.
He will, and rightly so, because he's playing some top class golf.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Right, I think that just about wraps us up, I think, for tonight.
It does.
All left to say is thank you very much. How many entrants have we got for our comp, Ryan? Have we got 9 entries?
On 8.
On 8. Excellent. That's
8.
good. I'm happy with that.
No Kieran this week and no Ryder this week, unfortunately. But
no. Okay.
And nobody lives in somewhere
Kazakhstan.
obscure, so sending the stuff.
Where does Ryan Rozanski live?
Aberdeen.
Oh, okay, all right. That's within the
within the
cheap
aisle.
Postage.
That's within the aisles. Adzi, first 15 minutes were awesome. Trust me, the first 15 minutes were awesome. We were just talking to ourselves, and the comments kept scrolling. So I was like, nothing of where are they? You're so patient to wait 15 minutes for us.
Yeah.
I'm very
So
proud of that.
Julian's just put in, has the prep started on course? Yes, the prep has started on course. Back full time cutting. I've been let loose
With the mower.
on greens machines and bits and pieces. We've been making pretty patterns where all systems go. So yeah, we're all ready and raring. It's just 4 weeks is going to drag now. I think that's the problem. Once you get a date,
God,
it's
you're
going
going
to
to
be like waiting to go on holiday, isn't it? It's going to be like, come on.
You are going to get through so many podcasts, aren't you, on that mower?
Definitely.
Podcast after podcast.
So yeah, hit up the comment section, guys. Any podcasts? The socially distanced podcast, sports bar podcast is so fun. Need to have a little watch, listen to that. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it now. Good, excellent. Right, thank you as always for all the comments, especially all the banter comments that are now coming through.
You're welcome, James.
I've got a lot of buttons to press. I've got a lot of wheels turning at my end here, and I'm not the most tech savvy in this regard, but we somehow make most of it work most of the time. At least the audio hopefully was better this week. I was actually in sync with my mouth, whereas other weeks I seem to have been lagging slightly behind. And we'll try again. We'll try again next week. I don't think we'll be we're not going to be sitting in the same room, are we, till May, I don't think. So certainly not three of us, anyway.
No. But, Marcus Lee, does any chance doing the longest day Macmillan Golf? What, as a PGA Life
4 rounds in a day? We could do that, I suppose, couldn't we? Doesn't seem there's any point, does it? Only 4 rounds in a day.
Just do as many rounds as we can.
Yep.
Part as many balls as you can.
Good luck booking. Good luck booking the tee time. I mean, it's going to be.
We know 2 golf professionals that you could get on the course with, so it's fine.
We do it. Yeah, we could do it around Suffolk, couldn't we, Adam? See if we could beat.
Yeah, definitely easy.
Beat our record. What was it? Was it 11?
8, wasn't it? Your record?
No. That I averaged 8 rounds. I did 8 rounds in 24 hours. But
yeah.
That walking, you wouldn't be able to do that in daylight, would you?
No.
We did 11 rounds in a buggy once in a day. Well, no, we did 11 rounds walking in a day, but that was only in a 2-ball. That was running most of the time. But yeah, we could definitely do something on the longest day of the year. Be quite ironic, wouldn't it? 21st of June. After party. After we can have an after party tonight if you want to have an after party. I'm up for that. I don't know if Adam and Ryan have anywhere to go.
Yeah,
we can have a TikTok after party if anyone wants to jump in there. I don't know if any of the people here aren't TikTokers, but you could do, if they want to do a Facebook Live, you could do a Facebook Live, Adam, couldn't you, or something at the same time? Sure, we could work something.
My phone is dying, but maybe.
Phone is dying. We can find a charger. Anyway, yes, let's wrap this up because we're waffling a bit now, and look out for some after party lives in the next couple of minutes, guys. As always, thank you all very much. Means the world that you come and tune into us ranting every Wednesday afternoon. And boys, see you soon.